should be up and running now. Good morning and welcome to another day of Hightail. We are back with some... Hello and welcome back to some Hightail. We got our first patch. And I am stoked because the first thing I see in this picture is a motherfucking dinosaur. Welcome to the first Hightail update. Today we are releasing new content alongside a range of fixes and quality of life improvements. We are committed to maintaining a rapid patching cadence to address issues and improve the game as quickly as possible. World and environment. Added dinosaurs and other NPCs to populate the underground jungles. They currently use placeholder behaviors and are a work in progress. These new NPCs required a change to the environment in the biome, so you need to generate new unexplored areas to see them. Devastated land sewers now have proper atmospheric effects and creature spawns. Areas beneath volcanoes now use volcanic environmental effects. Fixed entry placement textures and interiors in fern villages. Removed an invisible filler block behind the bench in the Forgotten Temple. NPCs and creatures. Added knockback resistance to NPCs that previously did not have it. Fire-themed NPC and creatures should now be immune to fire damage. However, they still catch on fire for now. The Crystal Earth Golem combat behavior and spin attacks have been improved. Skeletons could no longer take drowning damage. Chewbacca should now be immune to environmental damage caused by cactus and brams. Replace Trunk Shaman placeholder summon animation. Added proper loot tables to Chubix and Trorks in the Whisper Frost frontiers. Livestock should no longer climb on top of chicken coop. Why is this still down some? Sorry. Is that better? It's a little better. Cautious wildlife predators such as the fox should no longer engage players unless attacked. Nice. I thought that was a bug, but I thought maybe they were just doing that on purpose. Crafted items and farming. The backpack and its upgrade are now easier to obtain. Base backpack now requires a tier 1 workbench down from tier 2. Nice. Base backpack cost reduced to 8 medium leather down to 16. Oh, down from 16. Upgrading the backpack for the first time now requires a tier 2 workbench down from tier 3. Light, medium, and heavy now take 10 less seconds to process in the leather. Crafted benches can now pull materials from chests within 14 blocks horizontally, up from 7, and 6 vertically, up from 4. Nice. That's a lot better. Processing benches now display item tooltips and upgrade requirement panels. All raw fruits and vegetables should now only grant health regen 1. Cooking them grants additional benefits. Dropped items should no longer get stuck on the side of blocks. Nice. Touches and other handheld light sources can now be placed on the ground when equipped in the utility slot while wielding a pickaxe or hatchet. Nice. That was one of my biggest complaints, honestly, because I was so mad that I couldn't place my torches while exploring the cave. Pickaxes and hatchets are now only swung when using the primary action. Corn now gives 1 essence of life instead of 4 when exchanging in the farm benches, as it was previously misconfigured, making it better than higher tier crops. Fully grown cauliflower and pumpkins no longer drop regular seeds when broken by hand or with any tool. Fully grown eternal crops no longer drop eternal seeds when broken by hand or with any tool. Wood logs now display their respective wood type. Example, oak logs will display hardwood and its tooltips. When a crafting recipe previously required a type of trunk, This is now displayed correctly as log instead. Example, hardwood trunk is displayed as hardwood log in the recipe requirements. When a crafting recipe requires a specific log type, such as hardwood, the tool tip now displays which trees can drop the type of log. Example, softwood log will display banyan, beech, and aspen in its tooltips. Woodcutter blocks no longer display as dev items quality and no longer has its unused processing bench. Interaction. It is now a decorative furniture block that can also be crafted into furniture bench. Audio and visual effects. New hit and break sound for stone. New hit and break sound for ore with additional layered effects. Horses now properly play running sounds when mounted. Torch burn loop replaced with a softer ambient sound. Adjust volumes for cocoon breaking, piglet, and warthog sounds. Reduce pitch variation on sword swings. Added new ore breaking particles. Added fruit eating particles. More to come later for food types. A new particle effect now appears above an NPC's head when absorbing their memory. Updated potion visual effects with a new glitter glow and a spiral particles. Fixed rope offset when held in hand. Fixed hand position for various plants, flowers, and foliage. UI performance and quality of life. You can now sleep starting at 7:30 p.m. Added an informational panel explaining the memory system when interacting with the heart of Orbis for the first time. Can be viewed again by clicking the question mark in the top left corner of the memories UI. Toggle full screen switch HUD and take screenshots can no longer be bound to mouse buttons. The game now warns when launch and pre-release versions are open in worlds from different versions. Field of view when sprinting is now limited to 160 to prevent hyperdrive effect. Cancel mail servers discovery now works correctly. The interaction system now handles server lag spikes better. Character customization. New eye type, cat eyes, demonic eyes, goat eyes, reptile eyes. New mouth options, large mouth, tiny lips. New hair color, lavender. Reworked bangs, hairstyle, and bright and dark color, dark brown color. Tether bound hood is now currently shown for the supporter edition. Combat and balance. Weapon attacks should now check line of sight. The regular burn effect now generally deals less damage. Burn applied by lava remains unchanged. Cactus brambles now deal. Thanks for the live. Thanks for the like. I appreciate it. Cactus and Brams now deal the environmental damage type. Commands and servers. Fix augment order for teleport command / TP player target player. Give command now supports specifying item durability. Whitelist and ban commands now support both online usernames and offline. The server now uses bottleneck bandwidth and round trip propaganda time (BBR). Improved authentic. Bug fixes. Okay. Fix the misconfiguration that allowed weapons. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. That allowed weapon charge attacks to not consume stamina correctly when swapping or another hotbar slot at the right time. Fix signature ready sound playing incorrectly in adventure mode. Fix regular expression parsing in / replace command. Fix an issue where signature attacks couldn't be used without signature energy. Fix some items allowing longer interaction ranges than intended. Fix fluid flow behavior when stacking water sources. Fix crash it when using non-English folder names for screenshot. Fix crash when selecting certain hairstyles for variant. Fix crash. Okay, I never had any of these issues. Fix waiting for chunks. Fix crash when updating player model. Fix race condition. Okay. So they did a lot of fixes. I was also thinking about it. I might end my TikTok stream real quick and restart it. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to use TikTok Studios real quick. So that way I can open up my YouTube over here. I need my charger. Where is it? How did this open up in my backpack? This never happened. So, my MacBook charger, that happened. Not sure how. I wrap it up, like, pretty perfectly, if I do say so myself. Why'd that just disappear? Ended that live. Oh, I don't know why I'm wrapping it back up. Like I'm not about to use it right now. Oh, it probably does not look good. Oh. I like the fact that this chair doesn't sink, but it'll take me a little bit to get used to it. So I need to change some things on here. We're gonna try to use TikTok Studios so that way I can keep track of like my followers and whatnot on there. Alright, how do I... Oh. There we go. I'm trying. Hold on. I want to change that one. I want to change this one. There we go. Where are the goals at? Huh? I'm sorry, I'm trying to make this work. Where are they at? Yeah, what the fuck? No, this shit pisses me off, you know? Like, this shit just never wants to work for me, right? I don't have that goal up. What are you talking about? Bro, this shit really pisses me the fuck off. Like, I can never set something up so simple. I also just realized that my shit is still showing. Can I please? I just want to add in a motherfucking goal. It's really not that difficult if you stop being an asshole. It'd be really fucking helpful. Well, this is exactly why I don't use TikTok Studios. Exactly why. No, I need a goal. Add. Appearance. This. Hey, it popped up. Goal, add, gifts. I think I spelled appreciated wrong. Hightail. Okay. I think maybe over here. Alrighty. We're good to start now. It's about time. Lots and lots of new stuff. As I went over before I started my TikTok live, they added a whole bunch of new stuff, whole bunch of changes. I'll just go over a few. They added dinosaurs into the game. There's new NPCs. They changed a bunch of the building ways and made it easier for chests to grab out of more further away. So, big things. For me, I want to see them goddamn dinosaurs. That's what I want to see. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? Is it because we spawned in here? So Buddy's not here? Because we spawned in here? Probably. I forgot I left off in there. Completely forgot. Hello? Oh, I'm not. It's not reading me. Hold up. We're not doing so good here. Oh, wait, maybe. Okay, it looks like we're good. If it does it again, then we're gonna have to just switch the crap. Nice. Okay. Should probably head back home. Back to spawn. I can see a little better too. Is it always there? Oh my god, I'm hitting tons of lag spikes. We might have to, yeah, I'm hitting too many lag spikes. I'm gonna have to edit this. Hold on, let me get to spawn real quick.